Blues play tonight. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Penguins have won the draw and we are now underway. Poked away by Thomas. Moves the puck over to Letang. Moves it to Crosby. Sends the pass in front. And that doesn't connect. Buchnevich is moving it ahead. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Puck scooped up by Tomasino. Dishes it to Malkin. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. He tips it, gets control of the puck right in front of his own end. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Picked up along the wall by Parayko. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Slides the puck over. Denies him! And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit!
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
They got some momentum here. Hard hit frees up the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a chance. Oh, and a great save by Chari. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Tries to the crease. Steps in front of that one. Aims the zone along the right wall. Takes possession. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Passes it over. Slides it across. Big time stop there. Oh, and another save. Puck grabbed by Crosby. And trying to gain a step. All alone. He scores! What a shot! The Blues have to be feeling good about themselves after getting on the board first here.
I like the tempo, especially in the latter half of this period, James. They've had more speed, more urgency to their game, and they're rewarded with that goal.
St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Takes a shot. Point blank stop by Chari. Oh, it stops him again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
More than half the period has expired. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And they take possession here in the offensive zone and time to go on the attack. And he denied that opportunity. Throws one up to Heinen. Cuts to the paint. And he comes up big again.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Quick pass to Timmins. Takes the feed at the back end. Keeps a hold of the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. Takes the puck. Achari's picking up steam. He grabs the puck here at the point. Here's a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Getting into the later stages of this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. The Blues take possession off the faceoff. And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack. Huge stop with the one-timer. Slides it across to Kyrou. Quick feed to Shen. Cutting to the slot. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Handles the puck. Tomasino slowed down with the hook official's arm is in the air.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity protected.
Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Takes the puck at the point. Stolen some on the one-timer. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Faxa's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Jabs the puck away. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Moves it quickly over to Parayko. The Penguins pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Sends a pass in front. Can't connect the play. St. Louis will try to break out here shorthanded. The Blues carried along the wall.
Shen standing up, ready to go.
Taken by Joseph. St. Louis remains in front by a goal. A solid job by their penalty killers there.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the...
9 seconds and he makes the save. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. Batteries are charged up, and here we go with period number 2. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Penguins are trailing in the game by 1, James, and that's tough. It can be deflating when you hold the majority of the possession. They're going to need to convert that possession if they want to get back in this game.
Oh, this looks dangerous. Oh, what a save on the play. Scooped up along the wall by Grizzly. Here he is on a breakaway. Scores! Breakaway with authority.
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Blues take possession here in the open ice. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. And a stick breaks that up. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Kyrou. And makes the save. And he puts it into his own net. St. Louis goes up by 1 here in the second. I like their jump and their step now.
I like their jump and their step, and they got to keep it going here because I expect a pushback from their opponent. This is a highly contested game, James, and I think it's going to be tight right down the wire.
Takes the feed ahead from the left side. The Penguins take it along the wall. Gets in front of the shot. And he makes the save there. Fowler's got the puck in his own zone. And he connects with the long bomb. Slides into Bumstrom. Oh, and here's the pass. Moves the puck. Fearless. Totally fearless on the block. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Canes it over. The Blues have it against the wall. Pass back to the point. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Still lots of time left here in this frame. St. Louis leads by 1. The Blues win it. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And that slides right out to center ice. And offside, we'll get a reset here. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Thomas takes possession after that center ice face-off. And he takes the pass. Grabs control of it at the point. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Unleashes a cannon! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates.
Athletes are so...
Oh my goodness, stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come on the attack. Stop! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. Play continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way. So when you have it, you embrace it.
Here he is. Takes the shot. Shuts him down.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Penguins will play it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Holloway. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. And he takes the feed. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Oh, and that one pops up short as he just gets enough of that one. They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. Oh, that's blocked. Cracks the puck on the outside. Oh, what a save here. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, this is a huge timely penalty kill, James. Late in the frame, close game. You got to get to work, put your work boots on, and you got to kill this part of the penalty.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And reads the play perfectly and picks up the pass. Oh, my! Here's a chance in front. Here's a chance, and it's blocked. Tries to get it over to Folk. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Penguins gain control of the puck. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Bolduc's got it in the defensive end. And the extended stick ends that one. Loose puck battle along the boards. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. The Blues win the draw, but time's running out on this power play as they open the frame. Both teams back to even strength. Really nice effort by the penalty-killing unit on that one. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on. Nice zone entry from the right side. Loses his balance on the play. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Takes a shot. Jarry's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Lots of time left in this period. St. Louis leads it 2-1. Puck picked up by Broberg. Denies him. He got all of it. Sends it over to Tomasino. Trying to get back on the attack now. Puck scooped up by Tomasino. Shoots it. Glove save made by Binnington. Tendy plays it up. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Fires it on net. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Gains the zone on the left wing. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Oh, he'll feel that one. And down he goes as the puck goes free. All alone! Makes the save!
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of the crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Still lots of time left in the period. It's all tied up. Crosby's won the draw. Moves it to Krislik. Rust's got control of the puck in the corner. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. No room for that one to get through. through. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. Can't get it to go. And now it's grabbed by Parayko. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And he takes the dish. Pittsburgh's got possession here in the neutral zone. Takes it into the slot. Oh, what a save in front.
Binnington's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
With the stop. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Thomas has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove. And he makes the save on that play. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Good stand-up hit on the play. Into the corner of the attacking area. Stopped with ease.
Binnington's been dialed in right from puck drop, James, and he's made the key save that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Excellent stick work on the play. The Penguins grab possession to the puck. Feeds it to Lizotte. Dishes it off. Grabbed along the boards by Lizotte. And stops that big bomb. Puck grab by Sundqvist. The Blues have it now. Takes the feed. Feeds the puck across to Sundqvist. The Blues take it along the wall. From the point, they take control of it. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Picked up along the boards by Heinen. He carries the puck up along the wing. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Kyrou. Handles it along the blue line. Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Here we go. Odd man rush here. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Moves it on over to Shen. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Raquel's swooping in on the attack. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Here he is in front. Big time stop.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And that's a great heads-up play by Raquel. Oh, what a hit on the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Stars! The go-ahead!
Want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
Pittsburgh's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. And off the face-off, they take possession. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Crosby. Here we go, odd-man rush. Takes a shot. Taking away, and he comes up big. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. The Penguins equipment staff may have The Flames win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Takes the pass. Still keeps the hold of the puck. The Blues look to start the transition game. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Slides the puck to Broberg. Nice dish from the left wing. Knocked away. Easily turned aside with a pad save. Taken by Backlund. Sneaks by the poke check. Tap dances around the check. It's in the back of the net. They score! And that might be an own goal. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think so, James. I mean, goaltenders are so good at tracking the puck and fighting to find it, and I don't think he saw it or knew where it was, so his feet start swimming in the crease, and as a result, the puck goes in. That's a tough one.
Puck picked up by Weegar. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Fantastic save. He slides it quickly to Fowler. Schen's got the puck. Great reach with the poke check by Kadri. Oh, caught him with his head down.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Nice zone entry from the left. Centering feed. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Calgary's got the puck. Kadri's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the call.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
The Flames will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Goes right to the crease. Oh, it comes up with a big stop there. Quick feed to Mantha. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. The Flames played along the boards. Shot! Bang! And there it is in the back of the net for the power play tally. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Flames now lead by 2. And they win that neutral zone draw. Slides it across to Folk. Inside the offensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Hits along the wall. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
St. Louis looks frustrated after they hit the pipe and the puck comes out, especially when you're in a close game, a hard-fought battle. They'll just have to continue to fight, press, and look for some more opportunities.
With possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Bushnevich. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Here they come on the attack. Here he is with the backhander. Shuts him down. Good fight for the puck along the boards. There he's working it around in the corner. Slides it over to Thomas. Across the line from center. Here's a short pass to Krug. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Shot, and that's turned aside by Bennington. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Bushnevich.
St. Louis has been in great position all night long. They've got their legs under them as well. They're working hard. Their coach will be impressed.
Here they come on the attack. Great read with the stick. Drills them. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Shot on the backhand. How did he stop that one?
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger
Right
area.
away. Tremendous. Oh, and he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind, because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads the penalty shot.
Hit the post.
And there's a lot of pressure on a penalty shot. You know what's in front of you. You can really give your team a lot of momentum and just didn't find the back of the net.
St. Louis has won the defensive zone draw. And that pass is redirected. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, it's stayed out! It's stayed out! What a save!
Oh, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Picked up along the wall by Foxa. Tosses it on to Letty. Moves it to Texier. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Second period is officially underway tonight. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Well, it's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Played big in the moment there. Quick pass to Coronado. Fires it. Oh, what a tough save by Bennington. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Neighbors setting up against the wall. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Quick feed to Thomas. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that slides right out. He might have a step here. What a save on the play! Scooped up along the wall by Parayko. Moves it quickly over to Shen. Slips by the check. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I love the save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. He's got a step. Takes a shot. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. St. Louis is still trailing by one as they step into the draw. Sends a pass over. Kadri's got it against the boards. In close. Oh, that's a huge stop by Bennington. Passes over to Bolduc. Along the half wall with the puck. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly.
Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. When you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. And that pass goes off a stick. Puck scooped up by Broberg. The Blues cross the line and gain the zone. Grabbed along the board by Torchenko. Came up with a save on that play. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
He got all of that one. On the attack along the boards. Quick shot. Oh, there's a great stop by Wolf. Here's a short pass to Uyghur. Moves the puck along the half wall. Passes it over. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Picked up along the boards by Huberdeau. Trying to shake the defender. He's in. Stones him on the breakaway. Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here. Past the halfway mark of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Flames win it in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Zary. And now he angles it across to Sharangovich. Calgary's on the attack. Slides it across. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Wolf's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Here in the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. Shen's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Here's a blast! Oh, a clutch save!
Wolf's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat, grade A, and he makes the stop.
Makes his presence known on the ice. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Parayko's going to the box for tripping. Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the face-off.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They've worked endlessly on this setup, and man, is it working tonight.
Back to the point it goes. Feeds it over. Great save by the goaltender. Just real smart positioning on that one.
Absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Big-time save by Bennington. They score! On the power play, they make it count!
Well, they use the advantage to gain the advantage and break the tie. That's perfect execution on the PP. This is what you call having a nose for the net. You take the initial shot, and you get back to the front of the net for your own rebound. That's a great, tenacious goal.
Calgary's finally broken through and has the lead now late in period number 2.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle, and they put themselves in a great position here at the end of the second. Now, if they can just ride it out, get to the intermission, and start the third with a bang.
Moves it to Holloway. The Flames have it now. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Scores! Anthony Mantha! The Flames really got to be feeling good about themselves after that goal here late in the second, Cheryl.
Yeah, I love the way they played. I mean, they've been aggressive. They've competed in all areas, and now they've got that 2-goal cushion heading into the intermission. This will provide a lot of energy to close out the third.
Takes the pass from the left wing. Dishes it off. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the third period coming at you in moments. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. And this one's underway here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Flames are leading in this game, but I don't know if the coaches are going to like it that much, James. Everyone's cheating on the offensive side of the puck, and it's been back and forth, action-packed game. But it's all about offense.
Cuts into the paint! Here's a shot! Stopped by the goaltender. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Nice poke check. Sends the pass over. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Takes the feed. And that's off a stick. Pushes it across to Kadri. Oh, look at this. Passes it over. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. The one-timer scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Blues played along the wing. Quick pass to Cruz. Maintains control of the puck. And he loses control here. Now a quick pass to Sharangovich. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Receives the pass. The Blues looking against the half wall. And that's knocked away by Holloway. Kadri stick handling in his own zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Quick feed to Sharangovich. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Taken along the wall by Kadri. That's gloved by Bennington. And now he moves it quickly to Bolduc. Feeds it on over to Joseph. St. Louis on the attack. And now it's grabbed by Coleman.
The Flames are getting a lot of momentum from their third line tonight, and this is kind of unexpected, but man, is it a night nice luxury when they contribute. Shows their depth scoring, and every team needs a strong third line.
Make a change, make a change.
A chance! What a block as he lays out in front of it. Feeds the puck to Paul. Farabee's got it in the offensive zone. Third heads up, play to neutralize the threat. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Duke's got it along the wing. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Passes it to Broberg. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Battle along the wall. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Pokes it away in his own end. Feeds the puck to Anderson. Moves it quickly over to Paul. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Coronato's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
The Flames once again send out their power play unit.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
Buchnevich has been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Drives it to the crease. Slides it across. And a great save.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Great range with the stick by Thomas. And a brief power play will ensue now as the penalty expires.
Coach is just loving these types of shifts. A lot of pressure and effort in this one.
Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. Cut into the net. Great save on the play.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net because, man, he needs a rest.
Here's a short pass to Broberg. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Kyrou. Moves it around along the half wall. Here he is, wristed on net. Redirected off a stick. Frost going to play it to the corner. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Dishes it to Holloway. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Picked off by Huberdeau. 2-on-1, here we go. Slides it across. And that's intercepted by Kyrou. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. The Flames really had their feet moving tonight. They drew a lot of penalties, and they made the most of them with those special teams.
Yeah, they created...
The Penguins have won the draw, and we are now underway. Oh, he destroys them on the play. Oh, turns it aside once again.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making
Brings the
himself.
iron. The Flames gain possession along the wall. Drives to the sweet spot, and he opts to wait for more support. Puck grabbed by Huberdeau. Flips it up the net. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Good use of the body on the play. Moves it to Weaver. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Grzelcyk. Here's a chance. Toss to the front. Denied by the goaltender. Big play inside the defensive zone. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Digs it up, takes possession. Oh, what a save! And some physicality here. Novak's crossed the line and is on the attack now. And that's off target as it hits a body. Sends it over to Kadri. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Picked up along the wall by Sharangovich. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Malton. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Great pressure on the offensive end by Kadri. Takes it and looks ahead. Quick pass to Malton. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Loses the coverage there. Takes the feed up ahead. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. They go on the attack through center. Quick feed to Lazat. Gets a piece of it to keep it. Oh, wait, the official signaling a goal. That's a goal. The Penguins land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Backlund's going to play it against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Slides the pass over to Graves. To his teammate. Too many bodies in the way. Denies him in front. Past the midway mark in this period. Pittsburgh's up 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Zary. Here's an odd man rush. Scooped up along the wall by Zary. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Sharangovich is exploring options with the puck. Feeds it over. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. Quick feed down low. There he is from the slot. Gives them nothing in front.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Slides the puck over to Weegar. Here's a short pass to Zary. Takes it to the net. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
Here in the late goings of the period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Crosby's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Into the offensive zone. Moves it to Crosby. Gets in the lane with the body. Into the corner now. On the one-timer. Oh, what a glove save by Wolf. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Taken by Coleman. The Flames will play it in their own end. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Looking to make something happen along the boards. That goes off a twig. Grabs the puck in the corner. Let's see what the official says here.
The end of a period in a tight game and you take a penalty, well, your PK unit, they've got to do a job and get you to the intermission.
Man advantage unit is set.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
The Flames gain possession in their own end. Quick pass to Coleman. And he takes the feed. The Flames move it in. He says, let's get physical on that play. Dishes it off. And the defenders come up with the puck. Poked away. And one last save. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store. And we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. Achari's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Penguins penalty killers are out here to start this period, and they take possession. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Dished on over to Huberdeau. Pass right back.
The Tangs almost back on the ice.
The Flames fail to capitalize on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. We are still tied.
Well, I really like this PK unit, James. Just working in sync, almost as if they're on a pendulum or a string together, knowing exactly what the other is going to do, and the reason they're still tied.
Feeds it over on the attack. Grimson scores! And with that strike, they've got in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they convert it on it.
Tries to get the puck over to Grizzly. Oh, great move to sidestep the chink. And that's off target as it hits the body. And that pass attempt is deflected. And a solid save on the play there. Pittsburgh's got it in the neutral zone. The Penguins are in transition. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Calgary's gained possession. Quick feed to Weegar. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Puck picked up by Weegar. Grabs it in his own end. Handles the pass. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We are all tied up in this one. Crosby's won the draw at center. Moves it quickly over to Raquel. And somehow he hangs on. Here's a shot. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. The Flames carried along the wall. Great poke check on the reach. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Backlund. And he slides it quickly all alone. Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Moves it up through the middle from the right. The Penguins have the puck in the corner. Getting fancy behind the net, and that goes off the side of the frame. Miramenov's lugging the puck. The Flames take it along the wall. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. They gain the zone from the left side. To the low slot, and that goes off a player in front. Now a quick pass to Huberdeau. Calgary's got it along the wall. Back to the blue line. Here's a chance. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Slides the puck over. Here's a short pass to Sharankovic. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Driving right to the front. Tonight on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it.
Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
The Penguins take possession after that neutral zone faceoff.
Wolf's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you out-will your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Directs it on over to Malkin. Here they come on the rush. Shot! Takes the bump but still hangs on to the puck. Wolves opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Getting into the later stages of this period, Calgary's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Pittsburgh's got it, and they're on the attack. Great read on the block. Scores! Wow, the excellence of execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer, but what I like about it is that he's already said he knows exactly where the puck is coming, and he just wires it home.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Moves it to Weegar. Slides the puck across to Zary. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And that's a smart heads-up play by Rust.
Pittsburgh's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks in a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snag. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. There's been no shortage of firepower after the first 40 minutes, and we are underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Flames are ahead in this game in the third period, James, but the question is for how long? I mean, the transition and the counterattack happen so fast. Goaltenders are left hungry.
Scores! Lots of hockey left to be played in this period, and it's all tied up. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Gains the zone through the middle. Timmins has the puck against the half wall. Sliding pass, and that's stopped. Makes a save again.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
There's another for the hit parade. Works it across to Coronado. Handles the puck. Poked away at center ice. Passes it over. Great defensive effort with the stick. Puck scooped up by Backlund. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Oh, look at this. Oh, CP, you know what he wanted there. Just came up a little wide.
Well, JC certainly did. He pulled it into his body, and as he corrals it, he lets it rip. But hockey's a game of inches, and that one just misses.
And we play on. And now it's grabbed by Grzelcyk. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Miramenov's got it in the defensive end. Levels him with the hit. Grabbed along the board by Zary. Great save from in tight. Stuffs him again.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
And now he moves it quickly to Bemstrom. Broken up at center by Miramenov. Balls gain the line and on the attack. Sari's got the puck. Takes that pass back at the point. Moves the puck. Calgary's going to play it from the corner. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Looks to make a play over to Rust. The Penguins move to the offensive zone. With possession along the wall. The Flames have it now. And now it's over to Coleman. Great reach with the poke check. The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Pass across to Raquel. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Bean's got it in the defensive zone. The Penguins gain possession. And that slides right out to center ice. Here's a chance. Great. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
Quick pass to Novak. And that caroms off a body in the lane. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Looking. Oh, what a save. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. Here in the late going to the frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck grab by Carlson. Oh, what a save by Wolf. Puts him right into the wall. Stars, and we take a drive from clutch city as they take the lead.
Controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line.
Backman's won the draw. Quick feed to Anderson. And he takes the pass. Quick pass to Anderson. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Huberdeau. Denies him again.
This is a dialed-in goaltender. Very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Circles back to center ice. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. The Penguins played along the boards. Calgary's got the puck. Taken along the wall by Coronado. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Chrysler. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. That's all she wrote from this one. The Penguins pick up the victory. Cheryl, in my opinion, the right team won this evening.
I agree with you there, James. Yeah, they had a lot of quantity, not necessarily all the quality, but they found a way. That was their game plan, right? They wanted to put the puck to the...
both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Blues are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Pittsburgh's playing it through center. Here's a short pass to Rust. Puts it on goal. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. They've got numbers here. Feeds it over on the rush. Jari's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. The Blues win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
Taken by Carlson. Strong defensive effort. Moves it to Shen. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Quick pass to Kyrou. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. The Penguins pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. And loses possession after a solid hit. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Picked up along the wall by Novak. Lets it go. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Tries to feed it over to Krug. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Malkin's got it against the boards. Takes the feed at the point.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. St. Louis brings the puck in from center. From one point man to another. Angles it over to Fowler. Centering pass. What a chance, but they can't connect. He's got a little jump. He's in. All alone. And he's hauled down. And here we go. Takes a shot. He scores on the penalty shot. He's changed the outlook of this game now.
He certainly has. Down by one and an opportunity to get the equalizer, and he converts. That's embracing the pressure.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Along the half wall with the puck. Slides it across. And it's a quick pass to Grizzly. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. And he takes the feed. Huge steal in his own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. There's a save by Binnington. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. On the attack along the boards. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Mark scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have to make a change. You know that their first two starts will be more urgent. They'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Crosby's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Moves the puck along the half wall.
Grizzlick's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Puck picked up by Leddy. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Pittsburgh's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. The Penguins win the face-off. And he slides it quickly to Heinen. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Sends it out in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And he slides it quickly to Bolduc. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Puck scooped up by Leddy. Bolduc's got it on the offensive end. Tip shot. Nice save by the goaltender to get a pad on that. Hayes moves the puck. Now over to Achari. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Poked away in the defensive end. Nice zone entry from the middle. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. And he takes the dish. Quick feed to Bolduc. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. The Blues have it behind the cage. And he coughs it up with the pass. Scores just before the period closes. Cheryl, absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
Pittsburgh's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. Crosby's won the draw. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. Let's see the call here. The Blues are being called for tripping. Pittsburgh sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. The Penguins gain control of it. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Scooped up along the wall by Rust. Oh, fantastic sit trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. He scores! Wow! St. Louis has served up a major counterpunch here in period number 2.
And it's all about trusting your preparation, James, and that's exactly where they are in the second. They're finding a way to have good habits, and they're rewarded by getting themselves within one.
Moves it quickly over to Tomasino. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And here comes the judgment from the official. The Blues are getting 2 minutes for tripping. The Penguins have a brief 5-on-3 looming.
An opportunity on the power play here. You gotta forget about that. Well, it's certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? Where they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert.
Malkin's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. St. Louis will go to work as they win the draw. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Fowler's taking it from his own end. Now a quick pass to Tessier. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Tomasino. Here's a short pass to Malkin. Here's a pass in front. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Penalty coming up here. Malkin's been nabbed for tripping. Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players...
Puts it on the inside of the iron. Moves it to Crosby. Their man's now out of the box, and they'll take advantage on the power play. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bennington. And that somehow stayed out of the net.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Takes the puck. Stops that one. St. Louis has it against the half wall. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Grabbed along the board, trying to gain a step. He's in all alone. Oh, and he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. And now he moves it quickly to Joseph. Takes the feed. Here they are on the attack. Feeds it over. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. The Penguins have it now. Tries to get the puck to Tour. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Slides the puck across to Folk. Quick pass to Sundqvist. And now it's grabbed by Joseph. Play rolls on. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Here's a shot! Scores! Oh, what a shot! He got all of that one. St. Louis finally gets the break they need, and they are on the board.
It's amazing how one goal can make such a difference and change the temperature of the game. They started flat, body language wasn't good, and look at them now. They're all standing up. You can see the smiles and the positive vibe. This next shift is important.
Joseph's been slashed. Penalty coming up. Here comes the official's call.
That's his second penalty this period, James. He's got to reset emotionally and find a way to focus in on staying disciplined.
The Blues win the defensive zone faceoff. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Way too much congestion blocks that. On the one-timer. Scores! And they do it again with the extra attacker.
That's one thing to do it in practice, James. It's another thing to do it when you're under pressure. They have met the task, and they found ways to create motion and attack the net.
St. Louis is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. Look at this. Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted, to be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact.
Puck grab by Broberg. From the open ice, they gain the line. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Sidesteps the check. The Blues play it along the wing. And that's deflected off someone in front. Takes the pass. Skates to the crease. Denies him. Sends it quickly to Broberg. Passes on over to Bushnevich. Quick feed to Neighbors. Sends a pass over. Takes the feed. Centering feed. And that goes off a stick. Breakaway. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone.
Pittsburgh's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
The Blues looking against the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Parayko. There's the whistle as the play was offside. In the final moments of this period, the Blues still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by one. St. Louis wins it at center. Fowler's got it in the offensive zone. Trying to gain a step. Oh, what a save! Sends the pass over. Fires it. Turns him away. Gets the puck over to Fowler. Tries to get it to Kyrou. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Pittsburgh's got the lead early in the third period. They have been the far busier team offensively tonight. Here we go. We're underway in the third. Everybody having fun getting in on the offensive action. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
St. Louis is fortunate to be in a game here in the third period, James, but they need to press. They really need to push offensively because they haven't had much offensive production in the way of shots throughout the first 40 minutes. If they can do that, create some quality as well as get presence in front of the net, they can get the equalizer. They got to work hard to get it, but they can do it.
Rust's got it along the wing. Oh, tried to put it on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Looks to set up at the point now. And that's poked away by Grizzly. Here's a chance. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. The Penguins will play it from the point. Feeds the puck over to Rust. Taken by Folk. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Sends the puck across. Brings the goal off the post.
The Blues, they're working hard to get back in this game. They wire one off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
And that slides right out to center ice. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. And it's a quick pass to Lazat. He's got a step. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway.
He breaks away from the pack with his speed. James makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net.
The Penguins have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Puck moved over to Dewar. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Here's a short pass to Bolduc. Centering feed. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. And they continue to apply pressure here. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Shakes off the coverage. Puck picked up by Dewar. Picked up along the boards by Graves. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Moves it to Sundqvist. From the point, they take control of it. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Joseph's moving the puck through his own zone. Receives the pass. Sends it over. That one's off the blocker. Hayes looks around. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
Quick pass to Hayes. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. St. Louis on the attack. Sends it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass over to Thomas. Fires it on net. And that one's denied. Slides the puck to Malkin. Takes possession. He scores! Johnny Malkin.
Well, this is a north-south play. It's as if he's acting like the big rig, driving towards the net, and the defender cannot get a stick on the puck because of the way he's shielding and protecting it with his body, and then he finishes it when he gets to the crease.
Jostled off the puck. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. He scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a team. The captain capitalizes. The Penguins continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Pittsburgh's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. The Penguins win the draw. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Puts it on net. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow!
Binnington's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that. We've seen this often from him, James. The goaltender can't get a good read on the backhand, and as a result, this one finds the back of the net. Now, you always know that he's looking for his coveted spot to deliver the backhand snipe, James, and this time he doesn't miss, just fooling the goaltender with that disguise shot.
Tiptoes around the poke check. And he keeps possession. Slides it diagonally to Malkin. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves it to the middle. And the puck is frozen. We'll get a stoppage in play here. The Penguins been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net. And they lead it here late in this third period. Puck scooped up by Carlson. He got all of that hit. All alone. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I know that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James, and it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Center feed! Oh, and they can't connect on the pass because it was broken up in front. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them.
You had an uphill battle, being down by a few, and you take a penalty, and now the game's over.
Crosby's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Taken along the wall by Letang. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. The backhander. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Pittsburgh's effort was a dominant one. Cheryl, they controlled play in every corner of the game tonight.
They really did. It was like they were playing a game of keep away. Remember those when you were young, James?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, they held the puck, and they had the work to do.
The Blues take possession to get this one underway. Quick feed to Falk. Looks to pass it to Bushnevich. Picked up along the wall by Falk. Gets it over to Bushnevich. Off a stick and they can't connect. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Great heads up. He might have a step here. He's clear. Great save. Quick feed to Broberg. Looks to get the puck over to Neighbors. They've got numbers here. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And that's deflected. Let's see what the officials are calling. coach has been nabbed for tripping. Calgary's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Parayko. Moves it to Faxa. And now it's grabbed by Joseph. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Thomas slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Calgary's won the face-off deep in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. St. Louis will try to break out here shorthanded. And he takes the feed. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. It's a 2-on-1.
A lot of frustration in the building. Usually there's excitement with the power play, James, but unfortunately they're not getting any rhythm here as they spent the majority of it in their own zone.
St. Louis is no longer shorthanded here.
That power play wasn't very good, James. Just really slow and methodical, an easy read for the PK unit. You got to fight to find something in the middle ice and get some shots on net.
Dishes it off. And he's got that one. Big time defensive play. Into the attacking area from the left side. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. And he slides it quickly to Pospisil. There's the whistle, and here's the goal.
Well, the game is played at such fast rate that sometimes you want to slow your opponent down, but if you take too much ice, it's going to be an interference call.
They win the faceoff here in their own end to take possession. Moves the puck across to Joseph. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves it to Joseph. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Tosses it to Joseph. Return pass. Quick pass to Leddy. Slides it back to the blue line. Folks gonna play it against the half wall.
Schen's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Across the line from center. Handles the pass. A great play to sidestep the puck. Scores! It's in the back of the net. St. Louis has looked like a different team these last couple of minutes, Cheryl, and it pays off.
Yeah, and the goal in the latter half of the first period, it really sends some confidence right down the bench, and this is what you need. You got to believe that you can win. You got to trust the process, and more importantly, you got to know that you can execute.
Shot! Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there.
Pyru's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the goal-ahead goal.
Scores!
Just a minute between those two goals.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. The Blues are sitting pretty right now with a 2-goal lead, and it's still early in this one.
Yeah, they've got a lot of game left, but they certainly got the start that they wanted to. They've been pressing all over the ice, closing quickly, and, of course, finishing.
Cruz got the puck. Strong use of the body. Oh, look at this chance. Sends the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Blues have it against the wall. Slides the puck across to Neighbors. The Blues carry it along the wall. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone.
Calgary's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Here in the late goings of the period, St. Louis seems to be looking for more after increasing their lead to 2 goals. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Quick shot! Scores! And there's the counterpunch we were looking for, Cheryl.
favor.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Miramenov's got the puck in his own zone. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Moves the puck to goal. Here's a shot. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Flames would love to even things up before the end of this period as they trail despite being the busier team in the shots department. Calgary's won it, now they'll go on the attack. And that's off a stick. The Flames look to start the transition game. Good stand-up hit. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Slides the puck ahead to Bolduc. Shot! That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Second period set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Binnington's the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Shot! Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Steps into the offensive end. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Slides the puck over. Fires it! Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. Quick feed to Weegar. The Flames gain possession. Looking for space inside the D zone. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. Handles it again. And he slides it quickly to Zary. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Shen. Regroups with the puck back inside the D zone. The Flames will play it in their own end. The Blues have the puck now. Holloway's carrying it ahead. Puck grabbed by Krug. The Blues take it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Shen. Calgary's, look at this, 2-on-1. Denied on the play, oh wow! Scoops up the puck behind the net. And now he moves it quickly to Holloway. Handles the puck. The Flames gain control of the puck. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Here's a short pass to Sundqvist. Oh, blocker save and an absolute beaut. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Blues now lead by 2. Taken by Weegar. Anderson stick handling in his own zone. Puck sent over to Huberdeau. Calgary's got him along the wall. Handles the puck at the point. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Sundqvist. Moves it to Weegar. Moves the puck. And it's a quick pass to Huberdeau. And he loses control of the puck. The Blues have it now. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Oh, here we go! Oh, sensational stop with the stick by Wolf. Trying to shake the defender. All alone! What a stop on the breakaway! Here's a chance in front. Scores! It's a Calgary goal! Calgary's found some offense, and now they suddenly have made this game a lot more interesting here in the second.
And they changed the momentum. You can see it in the body language and the confidence. They've got themselves within striking distance of an even game.
With possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Leddy. And that goes off, pours off a body. Puck picked up by Butsa. looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. And now he tries to get it across to Texier. The Flames gain possession in their own end. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Great heads-up play with the stick by Texier. Takes a hit but still hangs on to the puck. Moves it over to Calgary. They've got a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. Oh, what a stop denying that rush. And that's intercepted by Thomas. And he takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Delayed penalty coming up here. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. The Flames will start the period with a full 2-minute man advantage here. Quick pass to Thomas. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Wolf. Tries to get this. They've got an on-man rush. Feeds it over. Scores! Some clinical passing and what a finish. We're still in the early stages of this period. We are all tied up in this one. St. Louis takes a hold of the puck in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Thomas. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Intercepts the pass. Oh, what a save in front. Wolf's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Thomas has won the faceoff. And that's intercepted by Coronado. Broken up at center by Buchnevich. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. The Flames scoop it up along the boards. Sends it over. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
St. Louis has won the defensive zone draw. Down the right side and into the zone. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. The Blues are going to serve 2 for tripping here. The Flames once again send out their power play unit.
Power play can be a real tone setter. This one, just about average, James. Good part is, you know what? It's never 100%, but right now is what matters.
He grabs the puck here at the point. On the redirect. Big time stop. St. Louis has the puck. Moves it quickly over to Krug. St. Louis gains possession shorthanded. Slides it quickly to Faxa. Breakaway. Pink scores! Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp.
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution. That's how you do it.
Passes the puck over to Uyghur. Makes some space. Scores! And the power play moves to perfection as they tie it up.
The power play unit knew what was at stake. They knew that they had an opportunity to get the equalizer in this game, and they executed perfectly.
Shen's won the draw here in the open ice. Moves it over to Leddy. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
More than half the period left to play. St. Louis is trying to build on that one-goal lead. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And he slides it quickly to Folk. Oh, look at this. St. Louis has it behind the net. And a stiff break setup. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. A chance! And he gets a piece of that one and denies it! Does it again with the stop!
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
The Flames played along the boards. Back at the point, they set it up. Tremendous sacrifice of the body there. And that's poked away by Thomas. Passes it over to Bushnevich. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Here's a chance on the attack. Calgary's got it against the boards. Passes it over. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Binnington's going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks up at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They got to figure out a way to play it safe.
Moves it to Parayko. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Still keeps a hold of it. Kyrou's going to play the puck behind the cage. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Along the half wall with the puck.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James. And one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
And that's back-to-back goals! The Blues are sitting pretty here in this third period, now holding down a 2-goal lead. Nice spot to be in, Cheryl.
Ah, the perfect spot to be in when you have a 2-goal cushion back half of the third period. I think you're enjoying it, but the reality of it is you can expect to push. So it's all about game management right now. Know where you are, make good blue line decisions, and make sure you're not doing anything risky with the puck.
Calgary's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Sends it in front. A blast! Puck scooped up by Coronado. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Huberdeau. Feeds it over to Fultz. Calgary's got possession here in the offensive zone. Into the corner of the attacking area. Scooped up along the wall by Huberdeau. Slides it across. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Holloway's moving it ahead. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Cruz lugging the puck. And that's broken up by Anderson. There's a hit on the play. On the attack along the boards. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Slides it over with pace to Shen. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Zary. And now he moves it to Shen. Takes the feed at the back end. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a shot. Stones him on the one-timer. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. And they'll start with possession. One-time blast. Oh, right off the cage.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And we are all over with this one tonight. Well, this thing started with a whole lot of bangs, and then it kind of just turned into a chess match here.
Yeah, really dried up in terms of the offense the last 40 minutes. And
Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Penguins win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Coronado. Knocked away. Quick pass to Raquel. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Taken along the wall by Weegar. Slides it on over to Coronado. Feeds it over. Denies him in close.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save.
Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Quick feed to Raquel. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Dishes it off. Quick shot. And he shuts the door on that. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Kadri. Passes it over. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. And he hangs on to the puck. Calgary's got it in their own zone. The Flames played along the wing. Comes up with the steal. Big time hit in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Avoids the defender. Takes it to the net. Slides it across. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Dewar. Loses the coverage there. Here's a shot. And swallows that shot up right in the team logo. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. The Flames take possession in the defensive end. Poked away by Carlson. The Penguins cross the blue line and are on the attack. Great defensive stick work on the play. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Directed over to Coleman. Quick stop! Big save!
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Here in the back half of this period, the game is still scoreless. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Calgary's won the draw.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Rust. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. That knocks him off the puck. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. And he comes up with it. Moves it quickly over to Rust. Through center along the wing. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Zary. Calgary's gained the line and into the zone. Picked up along the wall by Huberdeau. Tried to pick his spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Calgary's won the faceoff. Moves it to Kadri. And he takes the pass. Anderson's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. The Penguins will lose a man, tripping the call. And with that call, it's a 5-on-3 man advantage, but for not a lot of time.
A short 5-on-3 here, not long drawn-out passes, quick touches, and quick to the net.
Timmins has served his time in the box, but they remain shorthanded. Quick pass to Kadri. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Grabbed along the boards by Kadri. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Anderson's got it deep in the offensive end. Slides by the check. Oh, a little wax on, wax off. What a blocker stop by Churi. The Penguins looking against the half wall. And that pass is redirected. Quick feed to Mantha. Shakes loose. Score! Right with the advantage, and they make it count. Calgary's forecheck finally breaks through as they get on the board here late in the first.
Good teams find ways to be successful, and they do just that. And they've been clawing their way through to the offensive end all game long, and they finally get rewarded.
Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Limbo. The Flames have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Across the line along the left wall. For point blank. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. First period nearly in the books here. Picked up along the boards by Tomasino. Here's a short pass to Lizotte. Too much traffic in the lane. And he takes the feed. And now it's grabbed by Weegar. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Unable to reach that one. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Commander, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Penguins are trailing in this game because they had a sloppy opening frame, James. The coach won't like it. You have to manage the puck and make good decisions if you want to be rewarded.
Fantastic save! Sends it quickly to Huberdeau. Here's a shot! Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Odd man rush. Here's a chance to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play! Pittsburgh's been right there with them all night long, and look at this, we've got the equalizing goal.
Yeah, that counter punch was something, James. To be able to get the equalizer, you can see the excitement on the bench. That's going to provide a lot of energy in the second period.
And the intensity started to ramp up here after that hit. With the steal. And that pass goes off a stick. Here we go, odd man rush here. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity.
Kadri's won the draw. And he takes the dish. Takes the feed. Pass to Kadri. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Calgary's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Sharangovich. Moves the puck over to Miromanov. Hard hit, frees up the puck. And he comes up with a stop there. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. And that one's stolen at center ice. Quick pass to Bemstrom. Shot! Just slide! Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass across to Sharangovich. Oh, what a move! Lazotte's got it now deep inside his own end. He got all of that one. Look out, here they come on the attack. Tremendous stop by Wolf.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Penguins have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. The Flames win the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. Quick feed to Coronado. Good read with the stick to break that up. Achari swooping in on the attack. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
More than half the period has expired. We've got a 2-1 game. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Broken up by Anderson. Dishes it to Huberdeau. Takes the pass. And a little physicality ends that threat.
Wolf's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, it's got to give his team a ton of confidence.
There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Moves it quickly over to Letang. Slides it across to Malkin. Tomasino's got it in the offensive zone. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Coleman's got it in the defensive end. Puck skips into the bench and we'll get a reset. Here in the later stages of this period, the Penguins are clinging to a 2-1 lead. The Flames win the draw here in their own end. Slides it to Zary. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Achari's got it along the wing. Here's a chance! Standing tall with the save! Anderson's taking it from his own end. The Penguins gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Great read in the offensive zone by Weegar. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Sends a pass over. Moves it around along the half wall. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Tries to get it over to Weegar. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Oh, a clutch save! And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Well, here we go. The puck is dropped on period number 3. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Off the post!
The Flames trying to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
Here's a short pass to Grzelcyk. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, and a misfires. That goes right out of the zone. Moves it to Weegar. Oh, wow! Takes a shot. Scores! And look at the glare from the goaltender after that went off someone's glove. Lots of time left in this period, and it's all tied up. Backlund's won possession. Sends it over to Anderson. And that's off a stick. Here they come on the attack. Here's the chance in front. And that's stopped. Quick pass to Novak. That goes wide. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Takes the feed. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
It's a 2-on-1. And I think he would have liked another 15 feet on that play. Feeds it to Tomasino. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Flames have it behind the cage. And he coughs it up with the pass. Feeds it over. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. Poked away in the neutral zone by Letang. Here they come on the rush. Fires it on net. An easy save by Jari. Lazat's taking it from his own end. Taken along the wall by Grzelcyk. Quick feed to Dewar. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Pittsburgh's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Blazing in on the breakaway. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Still has possession. A feed out front. It scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Pittsburgh's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 3.
Well, yeah, and it's a critical time here, James. They've got the go-ahead goal now, and some of the teams will say, play safe. Not me. I'm about having the puck, stay aggressive, stay on your toes, make them play on their heels.
Moves it quickly over to Anderson. The Flames move it in. Here's a short pass to Uyghur. And he dodges the poke check there. Great save by Jari. Moves it to Farabee. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Quick pass to Rust. And that pass attempt is deflected. Shuts him down. There's the whistle. Let's get the call for the officials.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the one-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Quick feed to Carlson. Sends the pass over. Centering pass! And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Carlson's going to play it against the half wall. Off target. Picked up along the wall by Rust. Comes up with the stop. Blocked in traffic. From the left side, they gain the zone. Takes it to the front. Oh, what a save by Jari. Quick pass over to Graves. Receives the pass. Here's a centering pass. Picked off in front. Pittsburgh's penalty killers come up with a monstrous effort.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Under a minute to go in the third. Grabbed along the board by Tomasino. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Nowhere for that shot to go through. They go on the attack through center. Raquel's got the puck.
Letang's so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Works it across to Huberdeau. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Calgary's got it from behind the net. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Moves it quickly over to Hanley. Picked up along the boards by Paul. The Flames have it now. And it's a quick pass to Kadri. And he maintains possession of the puck here. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. And that'll do it from ringside here. Success in the face-off circle tonight certainly didn't translate into the scoreboard, Cheryl.
I want to look at the stats of where the face-offs were as well, James. Neutral zone face-offs just aren't quite the same as offensive zone ones, and finding ways to create opportunities with the puck that